Well, I promised I'd go ahead and take something apart, so here it is. It's a toaster. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a lovely, lovely rival, I don't even know what brand this is, toaster. Yes, it's a toaster. But it's a weird toaster. You know why? How many toasters have an HDMI port in them? I'd imagine not too many. So what is this thing? So this is something that I was inspired to build a couple years ago from a gentleman who made the Nintoaster, which was then given to the Angry Video Game Nerd, and he has used it in several of his videos. This is not quite a Nintoaster, because you can obviously see, well, there's no cartridge slots in this, but on the other hand, this is quite a bit more powerful than a Nintoaster. This has a full library of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Atari 2600, several MAME games. I think I also might have one other system on there, but I can't remember. And no toaster like this would be complete without one wireless controller. Everyone needs a wireless controller. So, you got this guy, USB rechargeable, nothing too special. So, let's take a look what's inside. Actually, you know what, let's plug this in and we'll show just kind of a little effect. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but we'll try it anyways. So, plug this little guy in. And turn out the light. And we'll see. We can't see this. Okay, now you can kind of see the glow a little bit. So that works, surprisingly. So there's a glow to it. Why is it still glow? Well, that's not actual coils anymore, obviously. What this is EL wire, electroluminescent wire. So that's giving it a little bit of a glow, and I'm going to show you exactly how this little guy works. So let's flip him over. Let's see. We can't get him a little bit apart. That should be 2. Oh, there we go. Alright, and then this little guy does have to come off, and I think he just pulls forward. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now should be able to just lift the lid right off this guy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and now we have guts. So what's in this little guy? So we've got a few things in here. You can see right there, that's our toggle switch, turns him on and off, right? And you know what? Before I do something stupid, let's unplug this, because there is mains voltage coming into this thing. So, yeah, we have toggle switch, which toggles its main level voltage, and I tried originally to make that like a locking mechanism, but the original locking mechanism is electromagnetic on these toasters. It's a little complicated, and I could not get it to stay in place, and force shutting these things down wasn't really that good of an idea. So, but that switches the mains input, which is going to this little guy right here, which is a USB to mains transformer. USB cable curls around, comes over to this little guy. A Raspberry Pi Model B, I believe? Yes, Raspberry Pi Model B. It's got HDMI output, and we'll show you that in a minute. Ethernet, SD card built into it. That's always good. I think it's got 8 gigs. This is the transceiver for the wireless controller right next to there. And if you come this way, right there is the transformer for the electroluminescent wire. Now, the HDMI can actually be kind of accessed right there. This is actually a coupler that takes it into the wall plate. And then right along the side here, you can kind of see it. If you need to get in network access for SSH, you can still get to it right there. So those are the basics, excuse me, of the PiToaster. It all just barely fits in here. I probably could have fit a little bit more if I had used a Raspberry Pi A, but then I wouldn't have network capability. Also, something that used mini HDMI probably would have been a little bit better, would have been easier to get it apart. And you can see the GPIO here. I don't use it, but it just barely clears that plastic. But it does clear with the shell on. So everything here clears. It works pretty darn well. And it's not bad for something I threw together in a week or so. It took a little bit of messing to get the software right, but it's pretty good. So, but yeah, that's the PiToaster. I've already got a video on the channel of it actually running, but I thought I'd take a quick video and show off the internals of this.